කායේවා සති කාය සංචේතනා හේතු උපජ්ජති අජ්ජත්තං සුඛ දුක්ඛං අවිජ්ජා පච්චයව අවිජ්ජායත්වේ වශේෂ විරාග නිරෝධා සෝ කායෝ නහෝති. In Bhumija Sutta, Buddha says here kaya va sati. Kaya means the body. Kaya va sati. When there is a body, we should question, can there be a body if we do not think of a body? Can there be a body if we do not think of a body? Suppose now you are asleep, now you are dreaming, then you have a body but not for you. That means you do not have any idea, you do not have any thought of a body when you are dreaming. So there to be a body, actually you need some thought about the body. That is why Buddha says in this Bhumija Sutta, Kaya va sati. There to be a body, you should have a thought. Kaya sanchetana hetu. Further, Buddha says, Kaya sanchetana hetu. Kaya sanchetana means some thought, some active thought about the body. There should be inner active thought about the body. There to be a body. If not, there isn't a body. No body is applied to you. So no body can be spoken of. And Kaya va sati Kaya sanchetana hetu uppajjati ajjattam sukha dukkhaṃ. Ajjattam sukha dukkhaṃ. Inner pleasure and pain. It is something we experience every time. Inner pleasure or pain. Buddha says Kaya sanchetana is the cause for this inner pleasure and pain. But Buddha says there is a 100% influence from ignorance. Avijja paccāva. Buddha stresses avijja paccāva. That means only because of the avijja behind the thought gives rise to that pleasure and pain inside pleasure and pain. Avijja yatveva asesa viraga nirodha. If somebody can eradicate this ignorance, if somebody can delete this ignorance from the mind, actually no any space for no any cause or source for the for inner pleasure and pain to arise. That is why here Buddha says in this Dhamma fact, avijja is the cause for inner pleasure and pain. When there is no avijja, pleasure and pain is gone. In Arahants, they don't have inner pleasure and pain because the Arahants don't have ignorance. So complete influence is given by the ignorance for the pleasure and pain to arise. That is why Buddha says Kaya va sati Kaya sanchetana hetu uppajjati ajjattam sukha dukkhaṃ avijja paccāva avijjāyatve vasesa viraga nirodha so kayo nohoti. For Arahants, in Arahants, no any body is applied to them. No any body is applied to them. We see that they are using a body, but that body is not applied to them because from inside they don't have ignorance about the body. So it is a mere object for them. So they are using without ignorance. That then they don't have inner pleasure and pain because the thought inside the Arahants, it is active, but it is not powered by ignorance. So they don't have get any pleasure or pain. To get some pleasure when thinking about the body, you should think that my body is beautiful, my body is strong. When you think like that, you get some pleasure, joyful sensation inside. But it is a wrong concept, it is a wrong thought towards the body. Because of darkness, this concept, this sensation is born, because that thought is the thought about the body was wrong, and the thought was powered by ignorance. Then you just a kind of measuring you did some kind of measuring or comparing your body to others. Then when comparing your body to others, you get some pleasure. Then when you think that my body is stronger than others, my body is more beautiful than others, when you think like that, you get some pleasure stimulation between bodily image and inner thought. It is very important. There are three things. Without going to extremes, you should understand this Dhamma fact. That means one extreme is the bodily image that is coming from outside as an object to your mind, and the inner fact is the thought. Inner fact is the thought. It is the other extreme. Then what is in the middle? There is contact. When you think of the body, between the two there is contact, there is some stimulation. It is powered by the ignorance. When it is powered by the ignorance, actually the contact grows, it gets powerful enough to give some pleasure stimulation or painful stimulation, joyful sensation or painful sensation. So that is how we get some painful sensation or sorrowful sensation or pleasure or joyful sensation. So it is dependent, it is conditioned. This pleasure and pain are conditioned. That is what in this Dhamma fact Buddha thoroughly explains. The avijja, the ignorance, is the cause for inner pleasure and pain. So it is useless going after pleasure and pain. So that is why Buddha says you should understand these extremes. One extreme is, as I already said, the bodily image. It is coming from the outside, and to make some stimulation, you use your thought about the body. Then between the two there is contact. It gets stronger enough to give some pleasure as you think of the body, whether it is good or bad. When you think that bodily image is good, then you get some powerful stimulation between the thought and the body as pleasure. So it is called joyful sensation. And when you think that your body is bad and your body is ugly, and when you compare like that, then that is stimulation between the two things, that means thought and the body. That stimulation comes as a painful sensation, sorrowful sensation. This is what Buddha said in this Bhumija Sutta to understand. So what we should do is to eradicate that ignorance towards this body, and then we can have a perfect mind. This is the path to become an arahant. Actually, the path is clearly it has been clearly explained by the Buddha. So what we should do is we should be diligent, and we should have a good insight, we should have a good viewpoint towards these facts, these Dhamma facts, that means to your inner life.